What's up, everybody, and welcome to the all-new After Run Bourbon Club, now brought to you by Castle on the Hill Productions. Y'all, I am so excited for this show and the direction in which we are taking it. We are going to be talking to runners of all types, whether they be brand new to the sport or people who have been in the sport for years, up to and including some professionals. In fact, I am so excited for my very first guest. He is a well-known ultra runner here in the city of DC. He is an amazing father. He is an ambassador for the sport as well as for companies like Arc'teryx and Salomon. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Dakota Butler.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm good, brother.
Yeah?
Ready to get it, yeah, man.
Ready to have some bourbon?
Ready to have some bourbon. Ready to hopefully kick my hangover from last night.
Well, this will be good for that, right? Yeah, it's definitely a little hair of the dog for you.
Perfect.
No, I love that for you. I love this for me too, because this is actually the very first episode of the brand new After Run Bourbon Club. So I'm excited to have you on as my first guest.
Love it. Happy to be here.
Yeah, excited to learn more about you. Because I mean, we're friends, but
absolutely.
there's some stuff that I don't really fully know about you. And
Oh, I got some skeletons. I got a lot of skeletons in this class.
Okay. All right. Well, how you been? Like you just got back from a trip, right?
Yeah. I was just over in Utah with my Salomon team, doing a little bit of a kind of a training camp, team building situation, preparing for the upcoming season, and just like kind of so we can hit the ground rolling in 2026 with some new drops and
Very interesting.
Some good activations. Yeah, so I'm really excited for what we got in store.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you a little bit more about that later.
Cool.
But first, let's get into some bourbon. We've got our 5 different offerings today. We got the Buffalo Trace, Woodford Reserve Double Oaked, the Town Branch Maple Stout version, the E.H. Taylor Bottled in Bond, and we're gonna finish with some Blanton's.
All right, I know Blanton's is my partner Kat's favorite. So
Yeah, Bland's my favorite too.
Cool.
I always make it the last one because it's just so smooth, and after some of the things, it's gonna put some hair in your chest, so that's a good way to like smooth it out at the end.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So let's start off on your right with the Buffalo Trace. Cheers.
Salud.
Yeah. You went all in, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I think my pour is a little bit smaller here. So, first one you gotta just sometimes you gotta rip the Band-Aid off.
No, that's great. That was impressive. Very impressive. All right, first question. We're gonna start off easy.
All right.
You are an ultra runner,
Yes.
right? So, and we live in DC. So, my question really is, what is it like being an ultra runner in DC?
I think it's actually a pretty good community of ultra runners here in DC. I mean, as everyone should know, DC is like an extremely fit city with a huge like running element to that.
Oh, absolutely.
And we have this beautiful trail system here from Rock Creek Park.
Yeah.
So I'm able to like kind of go out my back door, run a mile to the trailhead, and get like I can string together some really nice long runs in the trails here, right in the city, and then. If I'm feeling a little bit more adventurous with access to some transportation, then I can go out to Shenandoah or like the Appalachian Trail, Maryland Heights.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We got a lot of great routes and places to run around here to train. And so, yeah, I think we're seeing the ultra community on the East Coast really kind of grow and start to become a more prominent thing here.
No, absolutely. I grew up in a family of ultra runners, so the West Coast ultra running scene has been huge for
Right.
forever. And I didn't really understand how well the DC, like in DC, just how much room you have to run in trails. You never like set foot on a street.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really think of East Coast cities as trail heavy places, but we got some really good trails and honestly some pretty technical, gnarly stuff out here. None of the huge mountains like we get out west, but if you're willing to string it together, you can get some good climbing in it too.
Nice, yeah, absolutely. And then we got actually a decent trail running community out here. I know you've put together some really good groups with Salomon and
Salomon, Arc'teryx, and now thanks for the invite. It's our current clubs. So anybody who's interested in trail running should definitely check out TFTI DC.
Okay, nice, very cool. Have you also? I know we have a pretty famous ultra runner out here, professional Mike Wardian.
Yeah.
Have you met him?
I have met Mike Wardian in passing, kind of sort of. I've seen him out on some courses, and I always say hello. We did, I think, Marine Corps Marathon. I think think we ran it in 2023. I know I saw him in 2024 out there for sure. And of course, when I was out cheering with some friends.
Yeah.
But it's great to see what he's done for the community. He's got his son out there a lot running with him too. And
Nice.
The Taco Bell 50K.
Yeah, you gonna do it?
I am not. I have a pretty strong stomach, as you'll probably see after this.
Sure.
I don't think I can handle 9 Taco Bell stops in a run.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm going to be out there doing some photography for them. Nice. So we'll see if we don't catch some people losing their stomach.
Yeah. Keep the camera waist level it up.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. All right, man. Well, it's good to hear that the ultra running community out here is really strong.
Definitely.
I'm excited to see what you do for it and help it grow.
Thanks, bro. I mean, like I said, I'm just trying to do my part. So.
Okay, excellent. Awesome. Next up, we're gonna do the Woodford Double Oaked. Sip on this one. Nice. So
all right, well, we'll be sipping this one.
All right, cheers.
Yeah, it's nice. It's got a bit of like a currenty kind of vibe to it.
Yeah,
something berryish.
Yeah, very much so. Definitely a lot sweeter than you would expect.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right, second question. You're ultra runner, so obviously you run a lot of miles. What is your least favorite distance to run?
Ooh, I would say my least favorite distance to run is probably like the 10K.
Okay, really?
Yeah, the shorter, faster stuff. It's not my forte. You know? It takes me about 6 miles to get warmed up. So, honestly, I enjoy the 5K. I think it's like short enough to go out and kind of send it one time.
Sure.
But the 10K is just brutal.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big 10K fan. Like, I just find that to be a distance that's not enjoyable. It's like you're running too hard for too long.
Exactly.
But also, it's like you can't pull back in at a certain rate so you feel comfortable for the longer distances.
There's no time to kind of lock into a pace. It's like you're pretty much sprinting for 6 miles.
And that's miserable.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
But I like the half marathon. I think that's a nice race. Yeah. 5K is fun, and then everything longer is kind of where I live. You know?
What about so my favorite distance is the 10-mile race.
Nice.
So not many, right? The Cherry Blossom
but DC has like a nice amount of 10-mile races. Or the DC area, I should say.
Yeah, DC area definitely does. But nationwide, you don't really find 10 miles very often.
I feel like it's a very East Coast thing.
Yeah. Are you going to run Cherry Blossom this year? Are you going to?
I've never done Cherry Blossom, but I would like to, I think I'll try to enter the lottery, see if I can get in at one of these years. Because I like to try to support the local community as much as possible, and I haven't done a ton of the local races. I'm usually in the cheer zones.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've done Marine Corps, but that's kind of my only local race, other than like the Turkey Trot 5K.
Right.
So I need to start getting into some of these, Army 10, Rock and Roll Half. DC Half.
Yeah,
some really good
absolutely.
Ones, so,
there's always a good time out there.
I got to start adding those local ones to my circuit for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. So you're running Cherry Blossom, and
that's my goal race for the spring is a Cherry Blossom 10 miler, and then.
And what number would that be for you? Because you've done it a bunch,
It's gonna be my 7th one. Yeah, so legacy. Almost to the legacy 10-time finisher. So but I'm also part of the board now too. So I kind of.
All right, so I got it in basically. I got someone on the inside.
Exactly. Moving on to number 3. This is Town Branch. And this one is a 94 proof, so a little bit higher.
Yikes. Smooth though. Yeah, very smooth.
Yeah, these aged in a second barrel. They're usually very, very smooth.
Yeah. It's got that rich.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And that's the thing about Town Branch too is that they're a distillery for bourbon, but they're also a brewery.
Okay.
So they do a lot of their own beers.
They're using their own barrels. Too.
Exactly.
Sweet.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah. So next question. One thing I didn't know about you for the longest time is that you are a parent.
I am.
You have a child.
Yes. So that's something we have in common.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. We do have that in common. A teenage
girl.
Teenage girl. Exactly.
My daughter's 17. She's a senior in high school. Her name's Riley. super cool kid.
Nice. Very nice.
I won the kid lottery with that one.
Heck
She's working. She just started a job at Old Navy. She's
All right. Nice.
doing the college applications right now.
Yep,
So
yep.
hopefully in the fall of next year, she'll be off to college.
Okay.
And, fingers crossed.
Any colleges that she's like really interested in?
She really wants to go to Temple right now. That's her number one choice.
Interesting.
But she's applying to some more local schools like Towson, Howard.
Yeah.
Looking at some schools out of North Carolina and Florida, Georgia. So
Nice. Staying on the East Coast.
Hopefully. I don't think she's applied to any West Coast schools yet, but she's still got some time. I'd like her to stay somewhere within a driving distance.
Right.
But, obviously, whatever she chooses for herself,
Absolutely.
I'll support it.
Yeah. Whatever sets her up best for the future, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, really, my question to you is, how does being a parent guide your decision making on a day-to-day basis?
Well, obviously, you can't only think about yourself.
Right.
You got to make sure at the end of the
Absolutely.
day that she's got all the things she needs back home and the support that she needs. I think it's one of the biggest motivating factors for like being on this like kind of health journey, I would say, which is, why I run. To stay healthy, add a little longevity on the back end there. Hopefully can stick around and see her do some of the things that I'm doing these days, in my 40s and be around for that part of her life as well. So
That's amazing.
yeah,
I love to hear that.
I think about her a lot, and she may not always see that, but she's definitely always there when in the decision making process. For
Absolutely,
everything.
I feel the same way. Like obviously my daughter doesn't live here in DC with us, but trying to get back to Arizona and making decisions on an almost day-to-day basis on how I can plan for her to come out here or me to go out there. It's definitely one of those things that you really have to like take that into account.
I've actually met your daughter before. I don't know if you remember that, but she came in when you guys were shooting some footage together.
Yeah.
ATC.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah,
maybe on time in Rock Creek Park also. I think she came out. I don't know if
we do care about Rock Creek, but she's definitely been out here. Yeah.
I remember seeing her with the camera on the that was really cool.
Yeah. She's gotten really into photography lately, which I'm very excited about because as you know, I'm very much into that as well.
Yeah.
And so
and the kids, they need a creative outlet.
Yeah.
And it's super easy for them to just like get locked in on the phones, on YouTube and TikTok these days, and so like to see them actively pursuing something is really
absolutely. And my daughter, she's always been very creative, and so having this like outlet to challenge her to find new ways to make things look different and interesting and all that stuff. I think photography is a great way to do that. It's a great outlet.
Yeah. Dope. Yeah, my daughter is into dance and cooking and fashion and some other things, but she hasn't really gotten into the photography. I did get her like she wanted to do some vlogging and things back in the day, so I got her like on the camcorder and stuff.
But, nice.
Yeah, still photography is not something she's really experimented with yet, so maybe I'll have to send her your way for some coaching.
I'd love to. Yeah, I'd love to do that. Absolutely. On to the fourth bourbon. This is going to be the Colonel E.H. Taylor. It's a small batch, bottled in bond, and it is 100 proof.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. All right. Number 4.
Cheers.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to put some hair in your chest.
Okay. Mr. Taylor. Yes.
Not as smooth as the other two, but
No, but
still very good.
Tasty for sure. Just
Yeah.
got a little bite to it.
Oh yeah, definitely got that bite. All right,
And what'd you say the proof was on this?
100 proof.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So that's the highest we're gonna go today is 100 proof.
Yeah,
So.
I don't think we need to go much higher. That's high enough.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So,
All right. DC is a very eclectic city, right? And there's tons of like different spots you can go to if you want good food or good drinks. And you, from what I've been told, are the mayor of Mount Pleasant. And I wanted to know, what are some of your favorite spots? Where should I go if I want to drink or eat like the mayor of Mount Pleasant?
okay. Good question. So I love Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
That's my neighborhood and it's very dear to me. And I think everybody in Mount Pleasant is a mayor in their own right. It's very communal. We all know each other.
Oh, I love that.
And everybody's bring something different to the table. But I would say, of course, Latte Hana.
Yes.
For the breakfast tacos is my #1 spot. I mean,
Love
I'm
Latte
there most days.
Okay.
You can find me in the Latte Hana line. Shout out to Gus and Anna.
Nice.
They just had a baby, so
wow, that's
celebrating
amazing.
their new family member, Joaquin.
Okay.
So if you're ever there and you see one of them, give them a big congrats for sure.
Absolutely.
Purple Patch. Joya
love
Burger.
Purple
Yeah,
Patch.
so great Filipino food there.
Yeah.
Joya Burgers are like burger concept spot down the block. Really tasty. Ellie for good coffee.
Okay.
And if you want to have like a really nice dinner out, like maybe a date or just with some good friends in a more intimate spot with really good wine, Bar Del Monte and Martha Deer are both like really solid options.
Okay. All right. Very nice.
Yeah. And then also can't forget Don Juan. Don Juan's been holding us down late night.
Sure.
Feeding us really good Tex-Mex at 1 a.m. when we need it most.
Right.
So,
exactly.
Yeah,
you gotta have something to soak up all that alcohol you've been drinking
there
until 1 a.m.
Exactly. I might need to go to Don Juan after this. Yeah, shout out to Mount Pleasant, man. A lot of good food, a lot of good people up there.
Yeah. Mount Pleasant's such a cool neighborhood. It's got a real nice vibe to it. It's very,
right by the park. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can just drop in, go for a run, and finish and eat some tacos afterwards or whatever.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah. Very nice, man. All right. We are coming to the end of the interview with our last tasting. Of course, Kat's favorite, Blanton's.
Yeah, shout out to Kat, my partner, who is a Kentucky native.
Yeah.
She's a big whiskey girl, so I hope I'm making her proud by being able to finish all 5 of these. I don't think she thought I was going to be able to do it, but here we are.
All right, we're here. Yeah, I mean, you made it through the end.
Yeah, she's celebrating her birthday tomorrow.
So, exciting. So happy
some more
birthday.
bourbon drinking happening between now and then.
Yeah. No, there's, we'll have to have some, get together, have some more bourbon for sure.
Come sing karaoke with us.
Okay,
happening.
You're singing at,
Mark's Cafe, also in Mount Pleasant. Yeah,
Okay.
Shout out to Mark's Cafe.
Yeah.
Really fun bar. Karaoke every Thursday night there. So we love to do that.
Nice. Love that. All right, last one.
The Blanton's.
The Blanton's. And this one should be very smooth.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like, I mean, that goes down so smooth.
It's like candy.
It's like candy. Seriously, literally, it's like it tastes like sour apple or something. It's really.
Oh, interesting. That's a new one for me. It should be like, for me, I get like some white pepper.
Yeah, it's got a little peppery vibe to it. But it's got like that, or maybe like caramel apple is what I'm thinking. Yeah, not sour apple.
Yeah, the caramel. Yeah. That's definitely something that you should be picking up too. Yeah,
definitely.
All right, last question.
Do it.
So you are the field marketing specialist for Salomon here in DC, right? What's that like, and what projects are you working on here in DC and for the future of Salomon here in the city?
Gotcha. So basically what I do is I work with a lot of our retailers here in the DMV. So DC, Baltimore, Northern Virginia, mostly run specialty and outdoor. So any of the running outfitters, running shoe stores in the area that carry our product, I'm there, just making sure that the staff is teched up on the product.
Nice.
They've got all the marketing materials that they need.
Right.
That they feel comfortable pulling the shoes to whatever specific needs that a runner has, right? So if a runner comes in looking for X qualities in a shoe, that they know which Salomon product is the best for that.
Okay.
Or like, if they're pulling a Hoka, here's a comparable Salomon model.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
And then we do a lot of activations in the community, so demos with run clubs or at stores and things like that, just to make sure that the community can have a chance to try the product out before they purchase it.
Okay.
Upcoming, we're working on, as you know, because you shot some promo video for this, but we're doing some gravel activations. Gravel is like our road to trail hybrid shoe outsole technology. So we've basically taken some of our road shoes and kind of fitted them for a little bit more of a robust experience, so a little bit more tread underfoot. Take it from the road to some gravel trails or light, packed dirt stuff.
Right.
Back to the trail. So it's really nice, like for adventuring through a city where you might have some mixed terrain.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do some cool runs with that. We'll have some food and some swag, giveaways and things like that, and give some folks a chance to like just not only run on the road or a track, but like take it into a little bit more of an adventure scenario.
Nice, I love that. Yeah, it's cool. Very interesting what Salomon is doing with this gravel program. running has gotten so big lately. Like, you know, it is.
It's gotten really big and it's gotten really metric focused or
Yeah.
you know PR focused, and everybody's trying to do better than they did the last time, and we're constantly looking at our watches to check our pace and our heart rate and things like that. And the gravel is, the idea behind gravel is to just you know go out and have some fun, explore, adventure, run for community and exploration, and not worry about the metrics so much. So I think that's really cool.
That is really cool. Yeah. I think a lot of people get really caught up in all the numbers and the PRs, and you know, if they're supposed to run 5 miles, but they only run 4.98, that they think that, you know, they haven't hit their distance for the day or whatever their training plan is calling for. And really, like, letting go of that stuff actually just makes running a lot more fun.
Yeah, and I would say healthy too.
And yeah, exactly. You're not constantly worried about hitting these numbers. Running should be a place to relax and get away from the stress of everyday life. You shouldn't be adding more stress back into it.
Sure, I think running should, as much as you need to recover from running, you should also use running as a form of recovery from everyday life. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. I like to tell Carrie that running is my therapy. So
same. that's why I'm still doing it.
Exactly. I've been doing it for years, and I'll continue doing it for as long as my body lets me. So.
Same.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. All right.
And you're doing it well.
You too, my friend. All right, Dakota. Well, thank you so much for coming on the very first episode of the After Run Bourbon Club. I really appreciate having you on here.
Great.
Get to know you a little bit more.
I think this is going to be a really, really successful segment that you got going on here. And maybe I'll get lucky enough to come back.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Yeah, if you have any more stuff coming up and you want to come talk about it, and drink more bourbon, you know. And you don't have to come here for the show to drink bourbon. We'll just drink bourbon. No,
it needs to be recorded on camera every time so the cat knows that I'm consuming I'm hitting my bourbon quota.
All right, nice.
Hey, it's been a pleasure, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. All right. Cheers. Yeah.